Well, this is Shad's Brewery's Smash the State. This is my second attempt at this because the first time it stopped recording. So you'll excuse me if I keep checking this before I punch the frickin' screen in. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not normally in this position or this kind of lighting because this no longer works. So we're having to resort to a hash up of equipment. Normally use a webcam, but there's for some reason there's a noise coming over that. So to try and get the last of the reviews done, I'm utilising the camera straight through the computer on the Windows Movie Player, which I've just done this bit before, and for some reason it stops recording, so I'll have to keep checking. So yes, we have Shad's Brewery, brewed with a TIPPLE pale malt and CASCADE pellet hops, brewed using natural Lake District spring water and fermented with a saffroot T58. We bottled it, or brewed it on the 1st of February and bottled on the 8th, so it was only a week. Some of mine are about that. 4.7% ABV. Well, I've already done the pour and the footage is, I don't know, when Windows Movie Land, it doesn't exist because I've already spent 20 minutes looking for it. But yeah, so we've done the pour. It was a little bit of a head which quickly dispersed. It's quite a pale beer, a pale ale. You can see there, even under this crappy light. But there is still a little stream of carbonation coming up. And as I normally do, I will have a little quick start and then get down, degas it, get an idea of the meld of flavours and tastes, and come back to you with a report. Fortunately, it hasn't changed in between the hash, so I'll be back to you shortly. Right, we're back. As you can see, I've got down it a ways now. But, the aroma's still holding. You can get that sort of faint grapefruity type smell, and it seems daft. I've had this in some of the other ones. It's a bitterness. You can smell the bitterness. Either that or it's some other flavour that someone may be able to pick out, but you can smell it, you can taste it as well. I couldn't to start with, but now there's a little bit more air got to the beer. You get it just on when you have this. You get a little bit of sweetness. It rushes over your tongue, gives you a bit of flavour, and then bitterness at the side, in that order. So you get a little bit of sweetness. It's certainly not as sweet as some of the Maris hop malts. Definitely notice the difference, which is one of the good things about having a competition, an exercise like this. Not everyone's used the same malt and the same same hop combination, so you have got different flavours, and certainly this far in you can now start to notice. I think I said to Ben on one of his that Maris Otter is quite a sweet malt. I would say that the TIPPLE malt is more bitter, and obviously we're this hop is an after twang, not a bad one, but you get the grapefruit notes. Not as strong as American hop, some of the other American hops, but there's that bitterness wipes over you afterwards, which can be a little bit. I can literally, again, I can feel it like a coating on your mouth. It's got bite to it. I don't know whether it's classed as a dual purpose hop, but obviously it's more on the bitter side, and obviously the tartar sort of fruits, citrusy and grapefruit. But when you first sup it, you get that. As you can see, there's carbonation. There's still a little bit of, whoops, He'll bring back a little bit of froth. You can see it's not. It's just a little bit of gas floating about in there. It's not particles. But we nearly wiped this out, so let's get on with it. Aroma. I'll go for 3. Flavour. Well, it's quite a punchy flavour actually. I don't know how much you put in there, but it's certainly more pronounced than some of the others have been, but I think that's because of the bitterness of it. It's probably 70% bitter, 30% flavour. Maybe a little bit too bitter on its own for a smash, but then, you know, how do you know to choose the right hop? I mean, I went for a dual purpose hop, but it didn't work out quite like I was hoping. So I mean, it is difficult to sort of judge what hop is going to be right for a smash beer. Some work better than others. So in fairness, I'm going to keep it around about the same as some of the others. There is a bite to it, although it's probably not the right combination, but then obviously this goes on to the second section there, so I'm going to go 7 on flavour. My pen works. Hop grain combo. Well, I think there is a good combination there. Maybe a different proportion. Maybe it needed a higher ratio of malt. Possibly, like some of us have done, pre-boiling would have made some more unfermentable sugars, made it a little bit more sweet to offset that bitterness. That being said, it still works. I don't think I would want to drink loads of it because there is that little harsh back note on the bitterness, which sort of seems to have gone again now because I probably got used to it again. But if you sort of cook it in quick succession, you get that little back bite, which isn't as nice as just the general bitterness. So I'm going to go for it. Right, let's have a tally up. So we've got 7, 10, 13, 16 and a half. It's not done bad. Not by my ratings anyway. Okay, that's it. That's for Shad's Brewery. Afraid we're going to have a soldier on in this format, I think. So I'll see you in the next one.